I'd like to remind members of the audience to silence their cell phones. And we'll call the meeting to order. We have approval of the minutes. Have y'all read them and have any questions?
Yes, I found no objection. They were fine.
Okay.
I move
Anybody-
approval.
All right, we have a second? A second?
Second.
Oh, you did. All right. Citizens communication. This is a time for any citizen wishing to address the commission on issues not specifically listed on the agenda. Is there anybody that would like to speak?
Before we get started, can we vote on the minutes?
Oh, we approved, oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Hello. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Opposed? Good deal.
Thank you.
Yes. And seconded by Mary Ann.
Close enough.
Ish. Now we have citizen communication. Do we have anybody that would like to approach? If not, we will continue development reviews. Will?
All right, so first thing on our agenda for the night is the Fleetwood subdivision, re-subdivision number 3. They're asking for an approval to an extension for recording a final plat. This is a 1.28 acre tract of land located near the intersection of Fleetwood Drive and Meori Lane. The preliminary plat and final plat for this property were approved at the March 19th, 2015 Planning Commission meeting. The property is going to be subdivided into 6 duplex, 2-family residential lots, as well as 1 general commercial lot. The 6 duplex lots are going to be sharing 1 common driveway off of Meori Lane. The owner feels that during the current economic conditions, the duplex-sized lots are a less desired product. However, the owner is hoping this will change in the next 2 years and has requested an extension to the final plat. An extension of 2 years would be the standard extension length, as it also is the amount of time that a final plat is allotted to be filed. Planning staff recommends approval of an extension to the recording requirements for the final plat for 2 additional years. Finding conditions in the area have remained unchanged. And I can answer any questions if you have them.
All right, I have a question. What's the purpose of the 2 years? Any changes in ordinances or conditions? What
So
does that mean?
until all of the utilities and things like that are constructed and put in place, we cannot file the final plat. So if the final plat doesn't get filed in that amount of time, it expires. And yeah, it's basically for that. If ordinances change and things like that, and if you're not filing your plats, you need to resubmit them. But that's why you file for extensions.
So in this case, nothing has changed?
Right. In this
No
case,
ordinance changes or anything that would require
no.
a change of any sort?
Right. Yeah. Nothing has changed at this time.
This is the first extension request, correct?
Correct.
Any citizen communication? Do we have a motion?
Yes, I move we approve it.
Second? All right, discussion? All righty, we have a motion by Mike?
Yes.
Second by Bruce? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion carries.
The second thing on our agenda is a final plat for Town Plaza Mall subdivision number 1, re-subdivision number 2. This one is a minor plat. So a minor, so for section 21-31-6 of the Victoria City Code allows staff for any reason to elect to forward a minor plat to Planning Commission for review and approval. Town Plaza Mall subdivision number 1, resub number 2 is a proposed minor plat being forwarded to Planning Commission for review and approval because it was submitted without interior building setbacks between proposed lots 1RA and 1RB. Section 21-83A5 allows abutting commercial uses to have a common wall or a 0-foot setback to be allowed. However, the approval of a 0-foot setback can only be authorized by Planning Commission, as stated in Section 21-83B. The absence of interior side setbacks on this proposed plat is the determining factor in forwarding this to Planning Commission for approval. Staff is recommending approval for this proposed minor plat, finding it meets all applicable criteria and regulations. And I can answer any questions you have.
I had one question on that. I drove by there and I was noticed on by the Nimitz intersection. I think, I don't know if it's the Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts have those buildings. Are those actually inside the building lines? On that, I believe it's on their property, correct?
It is, they are. I've got an old plat plan.
Okay, you have, they
That
are
hasn't-
actually,
they're
I
on
didn't see
here.
the old one, okay, but they are actually inside. I was just curious because they look like they're real close.
They sit
Before-
right on the building setback line,
Okay, they're right on.
virtually.
Okay, I noticed, that's one thing I saw that I had a question about when I drove by. So.
And really, there can't be any interior setback lines because that's in the middle of a building, correct?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. What is an interior setback line?
What goes through the building, the lot line runs right through the building.
Yeah, so I think it's close to where that little white rectangle starts out on there. I think it's about where the line is. Yeah. So you see the black structure, and then it's
Yes.
a little bit of white. So where it cuts down is where the
It's
setback
basically
line
at the
is.
old J.C. Penney building.
Yeah, I drove over there,
Yeah.
but I had no clue what this meant.
I
Yeah,
thought
and you
that
can
was
you
gonna
can
be
you can see
removed.
these sometimes whenever it's like a strip center or something like that. You know, where you're subdividing the lot to have different owners, but you don't want to split the building into multiple ones. So you put a firewall in between or something, or to
Right.
keep it all as one structure.
I thought they told me they were.
Basically, Lot 1RA, as I understand it, contains the J.C. Penney buildings. And then the Lot 1RB is the rest of the mall, plus
Okay.
obviously whatever parking, et cetera.
I
around.
understand now. That was a question I had, so, okay, thanks.
And I just had one, I guess, clarification I'd like to put out, and that is, on this new plat, they're showing some utility easements, the 12-foot, the 7-foot, the 10-foot, a couple of private drainage easements, and 2 access easements. And basically, those are just what the parties that are doing this want, correct? And that's why they're being shown on the plat. And if at some time in the future they want to clarify those or do something more with them, they can file an instrument that would clarify those. That's all I want.
Do we have a motion?
I'm going to move.
Second.
All right, we have a motion from Mary Ann, seconded by Teresa.
Or Jill.
Jill, sorry, dang it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, Jill. Motion carries.
So last on our agenda is the monthly development report. So this month we had 4 minor plats come in. One for the Spanish United Pentecostal Church, one for the Town Plaza Mall, which we talked about tonight, the Burgett Edition, the Medina subdivision, as well as a site plan for Appliance Pro located on Mockingbird. And then this month we had 4 new single-family residential homes. This is down from 8 this time last year. We had 1 new commercial construction, which is down from 4 this time last year. As well, we collected $35,700 in permit fees, which is down from $73,350 this time last year. And I can answer any questions you have.
Anyone? All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any items from the planning commissioners?
No, sir.
Nothing? Then we are adjourned.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. My goodness, record time. I'm sorry about that. I've been running all day. I'm taking a quick trip to China and I'm trying to get